Good day, everyone. I am Teacher Lopi. I am here to guide you to sharpen your skills in mathematics. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Angle measurements. Angle is consist of two different rays that have the same initial point. The rays are the sides of the angle. The initial point is the vertex of the angle. The figure on the screen is an example of an angle. As you can see, we have 3 points here. We have point A, point C, and point B. Point A is the vertex of this angle, while ray AC and ray AB are the sides of the given angle. What about interior and exterior point? When we said interior point, it is a point which is in the interior of an angle, if it is between points that lie on each side of the angle. When we said exterior, these are the point that is in the exterior of an angle. Therefore, it is not on the angle or in its interior. Given angle, we have here angle A. We have point C and point D. Which do you think of these 2 points, B and C, is the interior point? What about the exterior point? Exactly. Point B is the interior point, while point C is the exterior point. But how do we measure angles? We measure the size of an angle using degrees. Try to look at the given examples. For figure 1, we have a 45-degree angle, another 45-degree angle, a 90-degree angle, a 20-degree angle, and even a 72 degrees angle. Take note that protractor is the device which we use to measure angles, like this one, wherein you're going to place the protractor, pointing on the vertex, and then one ray of the angle must be in position with this part of this protractor pointing to 0, then starting from 0. Look at your given protractor and determine where the other side of the angle is positioned. So as you can see here, it stopped at 50 degrees in the given protractor. Therefore, this angle ABC or angle P is a 50-degree angle. What about the classification of angles? Can you still remember those? Yes, the first one is the acute angle. Remember that if an angle measures between 0 and 90 degrees, it is acute. See the given examples. We have 18-degree angle, 45-degree angle, 33-degree angle, 88-degree angle, 22.5-degree angle. So as you can see, the measure of these angles is all between 0 and 90. Therefore, these are acute angles. What about obtuse angles? Take note of the examples. We have 135, 93, 174 degrees, 110 degrees. What do you notice about the measure of these given angles? Exactly. So these angles measures between 90 and 180 degrees. And we call that obtuse angles. Now, let's move to angle pairs. our first angle pair is a complementary angle. Two angles are said to be complementary if the sum of their degree measurements equals 90 degrees. So see the illustrative example below. A 58-degree angle is complement to a 32-degree angle. If you're going to find the sum of 58 and 32, you will arrive with how many degrees? Exactly, 90 degrees. So therefore, if you have two angles, their sum is 90 degrees, we call that as complementary angles. So we can also paste those angles together to form a right angle. And then, let's put a box here which indicates that this angle is a 90-degree angle. What about supplementary angles? Two angles are said to be supplementary if the sum of their degree measurements equals 180 degrees. So if you have a 139-degree angles, what would be the measure of the other angle for these angle pairs to be supplementary? Exactly. Then, these two angles can also be pasted together to form a straight line. What about vertical angles? Vertical angles are angles that have the same degree measurement. For any two lines that meet, angle AEB, just like in our given example, this is angle AEB, and angle DEC are called vertical angles, as well as angle BEC, this is angle BEC, and angle AED are also vertical angles. So take note, if angle AEB is 110 degrees, therefore, the measurement of angle DEC is also 110 degrees. And take note that if AEB is 110, AEB and angle BEC are supplementary. So we need 70 degrees more angle for these angles to be supplementary, since supplementary angles must be equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, if angle BEC is 70, then AEC, angle AED, is also a 70-degree angle. Why don't you try this quiz? Just state whether the following are acute, right, or obtuse. What is your answer in number 1? Exactly, it is acute. What about figure 2? Very good. It is also an acute angle. Number 3, it is a right angle. Number 4 is an obtuse angle. And number 5 is also an obtuse angle. Why don't you find the missing angle? For number 1, two angles are complementary. One measures 65 degrees. What would be the complement of a 65-degree angle? Very good, a 25-degree angle. 65 plus 25, that would be equal to 90. Therefore, we can have a complementary angle. Let's answer number 2. Two angles are supplementary. One measures 140 degrees. What would be the measure of the other angle for this to be a supplementary? Exactly. The angle must measure 40 degrees. 140 plus 40 degrees is 180 degrees. Now let's try this. Find the missing angle. You don't need to use a protractor, just use the clues in the picture. What do you think is the measure of this given angle? X would be equal to, very good, 58 degrees. Since this angle is vertical with this given angle. And even this angle and this angle is another pair of vertical angles. Take note that vertical angles are congruent. Can you determine also what would be the measure of this given pair of vertical angles? Let us try. If this angle measures 58, this angle must be exactly. We're just going to simply subtract 58 from 180 since these two pairs of angle is an example of a supplementary angle, and a supplementary angle measures 180 degrees. So if we have a 58 degree angle, therefore we need more 122 degrees angle for this pair of angles to be supplementary. So if this is 122 degrees, therefore this angle is also 122 degrees. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned.